Hi friend, I just wanted to take a minute to invite you to our Lash Biz Babes Experience 2026. This is a one-day all online event happening on May 2nd, and our theme for the year is going all in. We are shaking things up and doing it differently than anyone ever has before. This is going to be an all online event as usual, but it's going to be 100% a curated journey throughout your day as we guide you through the mindset, strategy, and passion needed to go all in on your business to make it your best year in business yet. All lash artists, estheticians, and beauty professionals are invited to join us. There will be guided sessions, interactive workshops, a panel discussion, and big giveaways happening throughout that whole day. And tickets are on sale now for only $199. Payment plans are available. Let's go all in on our businesses for 2026 together. All the details and the link for tickets are down in the show notes below. I would love to have you join us online in May. Welcome to Lash Biz Babes, the podcast for solo beauty business owners who want to build a full clientele and create a business and life that they truly love. My name is Erica. I'm your host. I'm a lash artist turned beauty business coach, lash educator, and social media manager for salons and beauty businesses. I'm so happy that you're here. Let's go ahead and jump into today's episode. Welcome to this week's episode of Lash Biz Babes. My name is Erica. I'm your host, and this is going to be a very special episode of the show because I am going to be sharing with you our theme for our 2026 online event for Lash Biz Babes and a little bit behind the inspiration for it, why I chose this theme, and how it's going to help you be able to grow your business. In this day and age, you have so many options for events and education and conferences that you can invest in to better yourself as a business owner, to help you grow your business and to further your education, whether that's with technique or with business or marketing mindset, any of those types of topics. And so I feel like it's very important to pick which events, which continued education, which things that you're a part of wisely. Because realistically, when you're a solo owner, you have a limited amount of resources for investing in that. And you want to make sure that what you do decide to participate in is something that's going to really, truly help you with where you're at in your business to be able to reach your goals. We're not just investing in education or going to conferences and events just to like go to these things or say we went to them or get another certificate to hang on your wall. I really think that you should be picky and choosy with what you decide to be a part of. So I wanted to share this with you today to not just announce the theme for next year, but to give you all of like the reasoning behind it and how it's going to help you grow so that you can decide if this might be an event that you would want to be a part of. So with that being said, our theme for 2026 is going all in on your beauty business. And I thought about this and I was like, maybe I should change the name to something more like catchy or glitzy or like, whatever. But I was just like, you know what? This is what keeps coming back to me. The words going all in is what kept coming to mind when I thought about this. And I think specifically when we're talking about being a solo lash artist, being a solo esthetician, a solo hairstylist, a solo beauty professional, it's such a different experience than those who have like teams supporting them or some type of support system around them who does things in their business for them. I find it hard sometimes because there are a lot of amazing events. I'm not saying anything bad about anybody or any event at all. But I just find that there's many times people who are speaking or sharing or educating who have a lot of great experience and who are wonderful, amazing people, but they've never been in the shoes of being a solo beauty provider who's doing everything by themselves. And I feel like that's just such a different experience. And there's just a different skill set that you need and a different perspective that you need to be able to grow when that is you. And this is a podcast specifically for solo lash artists, solo estheticians, solo beauty providers. And this event is for you. It's always been all about you. And I just really thought long and hard about like, how do I want to do this event for 2026? What do you need as a solo provider, as a solo lash artist, as a solo esthetician? How can I bring you an event that is worth your time, that is worth your effort, that's really actually going to help you grow. Because you can go to these things and you might learn something, you might not. You might get something out of it, you might not. Like, are you actually going to take away what you learn and apply it to your business? And so we've had amazing events the last few years. We've got so much good feedback, so many people who have said that it's really helped them. But I wanted this year to be more of something where it's like, okay, we're not just going to come and listen or watch the replays and then maybe apply it, maybe not, maybe learn something, maybe not. I really wanted it to be a more immersive experience this year. I really wanted it to be something where it's more life changing in the sense of like, it truly will help you grow and want to go all in on your business and really make 2026 your year. And so I was like, what can I do to make that happen? So first off, I'm changing the name for the event a little bit. So it's been Lash Biz Babes Conference the last few years. So this year, I'm just changing it a little bit, but it's Lash Biz Babes Experience for 2026 because I wanted the name to reflect a little bit more of like, this isn't just a conference where you're going to come and sit and listen and maybe learn some things. This is going to be a full-on curated experience from start to finish. And I'm going to do the absolute best I can. Like, I have this vision in my mind of how I want this to go, the way we're going to go through things and guide through things and like, the setup for it and the speakers for it and the topics for it. I want it to be a full-on experience for you where you can participate in it. I just want it to like really move you. And so it's going to be the Lash Biz Babes Experience. It's still going to be online. The replays will still be available. Those things won't ever go away. I just wanted it to be more interactive this year. I feel like the times, especially with like the panels and stuff where we have had discussions going on and it's interactive and like those were the things that moved people the most. And that really felt like made the biggest difference and the biggest impact on those who were listening. So I wanted to kind of like find a way to incorporate that more. And I'm going to share more details on how we're making it more of an immersive experience and how it's more going to be more interactive and like what the experience is actually going to be. But the purpose of today's episode is just to share the theme for you and the inspiration behind it and the why behind it. So, going all in on your business, we're talking about solo beauty business owners here. When you're solo, you don't always have people pep talking you from the outside. A lot of it, in my experience, has to come from the inside. And I think that's where it can get kind of hard sometimes because if you don't have the self confidence, or you don't feel good enough inside. I've been there. Like, I felt like that so many times. Like, it can be so hard to like really go all in and go for your dreams, or you're nervous, you're scared to get outside of your comfort zone. But I've found personally that the times when I'm willing to go all in, like make shit happen, like get outside of my comfort zone, get really stretchy, like those are the times that my business grew the most and that I felt the most fulfilled in my business, even though it was scary. But I think the thing about going all in on your business is that if like, I don't maybe people are different than me, but I've always felt like, well, there's not like it's not the perfect time. I've got this going on, I've got this going on, and like this is hard, this is hard. Like it just doesn't feel like a good time for that right now. Like it's stressful, it's hard. But what I've realized is like you're never going to have like the quote unquote perfect time to go all in on your business, to really truly put your best foot forward and do the things that you need to grow. Like your life is never going to feel perfect to be able to do those things. There's always going to be something hard happening in your life regardless, and you can still go for your dreams and go for the big things even though like you might not feel ready, you might not feel perfect. For me, I was like, man, I'm really confident in my lash skills, but I'm not the best lash artist out there, like technical skill wise. Like there's so many lash artists on Instagram and TikTok who are so much better than me with their lash sets. Like how in the world could I ever go all in on my lash business and be successful when there's so many other lash artists who are way better than me with their technical skills? There were so many things where I was like, oh, there's too many other lash artists out there. Oh, clients don't want to pay those prices. Like these limiting beliefs that come into play. And what I've just found is like, it's never going to feel perfect. You're never going to feel fully ready. But the success and the growth and the fulfillment and the clients, the money, like all of those things follow going for it regardless of what's going on in your life and stretching yourself, getting outside of your comfort zone, going all in on things. those are the times when I've seen the most success in my business. Those are the times when I feel that I've seen my students, my clients really see the most success. Like, I have a social media client who's like, okay, I'm going to restart my TikTok. And I think I've talked about her a little bit before. She like restarted her TikTok and she was like, I'm gonna go all in on this. And she really like puts the time in, she puts the effort in, she makes the videos. She got way outside of her comfort zone and started recording herself on camera. Even though when we first started working together, I first started being her social media manager, she was like, I'm not comfortable with talking on camera. Like, I don't want to do that. And now it's like so second nature to her that she's like, I would just prefer to do that because it's so much easier for me to make content when I'm just talking to the camera. And, like, it was when she went all in with that, that she saw the biggest growth, and now she's got her online course, and she's made, like, thousands of dollars with it, and, like, it's just the times that you're going to see the growth is not when your life looks perfect, or you feel ready, or you feel good enough, or you feel like you were the best, most qualified lash artist, esthetician, hairstylist out there. It's when you believe in yourself enough to know that regardless of what's going on, you are going to put in the time, you're going to put in the effort, you're going to put in the work to grow your business and do the mindset work and believe in yourself and be your own biggest cheerleader and go all in on your business, that you will see the most success and the most growth and the most fulfillment with your business. And so that's why I wanted to make this the theme for 2026, because I feel like there's just so many lash artists that I've been talking to, estheticians that I've been talking to, are kind of in that limbo phase of just like, I really want this to work out, but like, I just don't know. And they're kind of second guessing themselves, they're questioning themselves. And it's like, okay, what if you just took 30 days and went all in, balls to the wall, like just did it and put in the effort and just stopped overthinking things, stop second guessing yourself, like, put those limiting beliefs to the side for 30 days. Like, what difference could that make for your business and for your life, right? And so that's what I want this experience to help kickstart for you, is going all in on your business and seeing the difference that it can make. Because what in your life would change if you were as successful in your business as you wanted to be right now, right? If you got the clients booking that you wanted, if you got students booking with you as an educator, if you started getting brand deals on social media, like all of us have different goals and that's okay. Like if yours looks different from someone else, but like what would your life look like and feel like right now if you could hit those things? Like what would the rest of your year look like if you could achieve those things, right? So that's what I want this experience to be all about, is kickstarting that momentum for you that can change everything. Cause truly it's so cheesy sometimes and like cliche when you see like one decision could change everything. 6 months could change your whole life. Like, making this decision for a year could really change your whole life. And like you are like, okay, yeah, whatever. When you've actually lived that, where like one decision changes everything, it is life changing in some of the best ways possible. I'll just share like my story and experience with that. When I started the social media management agency back in 2023, that was one decision. I was out and about with my kids. I was stressed the F out because my husband was working like 15-hour days that weekend. We were living in our camper. Our house build was like delayed, and they told us 4 to 6, or sorry, like I think 4 to 8 weeks. Ended up being like a 6 month delay almost. We had all these things. I was super stressed. I was out with my kids. So I was just like, we need to get out of our camper right now. I need to go do something and like get these kids out of here. We were out and about, and I was like struggling in my business because I was like, what am I doing with my life? Like, I just wasn't feeling the success and the fulfillment that I wanted to, but like I knew that I had something bigger in store for me. And like I knew I was getting there. Like I could feel the momentum building, and like I could feel that I was like working up to something but didn't know what that was yet. So we're out and about. I'm playing with the kids, like we're doing something fun. I think we were at like a children's museum. And I decided like, okay, I had been thinking about it for a long time of like doing social media management, but I'd never really acted on it. So I decided to post it in a few Facebook groups that like, hey, I'm going to start, I'm starting a social media management agency. This was like such on a whim too. Like I made the decision that day, posted about it like 30 minutes later, if that. And I was like, I'm starting a social media management agency. Here's the results that I've seen from growing my business on social media. Here's who I am. Here's my qualifications. I'm taking my first 5 clients at a discounted rate. Like, let me know if you're interested. I can get you over details. And I had 50 businesses reach out to me in 24 hours. And then I signed my first 5 clients within the next couple of weeks. And within a week after making that post, I had a new website for it. I had an LLC for it, like a bank account for it, like all of these things in place. Like, it went so quickly. And that was from just like making that whim of a decision, and like that one decision to post that thing while I'm like stressed and I'm out and about with my kids and I'm like, what am I doing with my life? And I was like, oh, what's the worst that could happen? Like, that one decision changed everything for me. And that momentum has really been life changing for me. So I want our Lash Biz Babes experience in 2026 to be an eye-opening experience for you to see like your full potential and to really go all in and make those decisions and not be afraid to put yourself out there and put yourself in situations and make choices that could change your life. Because I'm someone who like gets decision paralysis. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've made too many choices today. I've had to decide too many things. And like, I don't know, I can overthink things. I can second guess stuff and like put off making decisions because I'm so unsure. I'm having these limiting beliefs or these doubts, or I'm not confident in myself, or I'm not believing in myself enough, or whatever that looks like. What I found is like growing your business, sometimes it's just like, okay, well, let's just go with this. Like, let's make this decision and see how it goes. And if we need to adjust or change later on, we can. But like, I want you to have that confidence to be able to make decisions and to grow and to do the things that you need to have like a really killer year in your business in 2026. And that's what I want this going all in on your beauty business event to be all about. So I'm excited to share more details about what the experience is actually going to be like and who's going to be a part of it and all of those things coming soon. But for now, the tickets are on pre-sale for only $99. We're doing our Black Friday ticket pre-sale, but I'm extending it past Black Friday. Obviously, you're listening to this after Black Friday. So I started it on Black Friday, and then it's going to go into the end of December for the ticket pre-sale, just because in the past I've done the $99 ticket pre-sale for like a couple of days, and we get people who buy a ticket and attend, and then I get people in December who are like, wait, I'm just hearing about this. I wish I would have been able to get a pre-sale ticket. So I'm giving you guys a few weeks to be able to jump in and join us at the pre-sale price. Ticket prices will go up to $199 in 2026 once tickets go on sale then. So yeah, I'll be announcing more details about this, but this is the theme. I'm really excited that we've been doing this. This will be our 4th year of doing an online event. What I truly love about this is that it is continued education at a high level with amazing speakers and support for you at a cost that makes sense for being a solo business owner, especially because you're not going to have the cost of like traveling or food or airfare or like hotel expenses, things like that. Going to in-person events are amazing. I feel like in-person and online both have a time and a place. They both have pros and cons, but I feel like this is just an opportunity for you as a solo beauty business owner to have an opportunity to get continued education and support and to invest in yourself and in your growth as a business owner without having to like spend an arm and a leg to do so. I wish there would have been something like this when I was a solo lash artist, because I would have loved this type of support, and I really truly feel like it would have helped me grow my beauty business so much faster. And so I'm excited to be in the position to now be able to bring that to you and help you be able to grow. So I'm going to have all the info in the show notes to be able to buy a ticket to join us for the event. And I hope to see you there online in 2026.